The Texas Sportsman is brought to you by Capital Farm Credit, Pueblo Tires and Service, Record Rack Deer Protein, Atlas Electrical Air Conditioning, Refrigeration and Plumbing, Quantum Rod and Reels, and the Texas Sportsman Track and Outdoors magazine.
This segment is brought to you by Holden Security and Storm Shutters. Be prepared. Call on Holden Security and Storm Shutters.
Hey folks, welcome to the Texas Sportsman. On today's show, we're with Captain George Strader, and our sidekicks we brought today are our wives. How's that? And they're probably going to catch bigger fish. But George is going to start us out with some of his rigs, okay, and talk about it. Go ahead, George.
All right, guys. Well, we're going to start off with a 4-inch Ultimate Cork from STX Tackle. It has a 3/4 ounce weight. It's pretty shallow. It's pretty shallow out here right now, and last night was extremely shallow. So we're going to back up a little bit farther from where we normally would be. And you see how we're coming up to the deeper parts of the marks there, and hopefully by the time we get these rigs put together, we'll be ready to start catching some fish. The water's going to be about 2.5 feet deep, and then it'll go into about 1.5 feet deep. So we're going to run about a 19-inch leader to a 23-inch leader. I'll do a different variation throughout the different corks, and we'll see what water column they'll be striking at. So stay tuned, and we'll see what we got going on.
All right, when we come back, we're going to be hooking up with some fish. Stay with us on the Texas Sportsman Track and Outdoors. Got to have it.
My name is Al Crisp, and I started working at the Cotton Gin when I was 14 years old. In 1999, I bought Pumpkin Center Gin, and that's in Dawson County. Operating a gin in West Texas is difficult because we never know when the next windstorm, the next hailstorm's coming through. In the partnership with Capital Farm Credit, they actually see the farming end of it, and then they see the processing end of it. It's been a great deal working with Capital Farm Credit because they've been understanding. Together, we are better.
At Pueblo Tires and Service, we understand the difficult time our nation and the world has before it. We are open and will continue to serve our communities following guidelines to protect our customers and staff. Together, we can keep the Valley's economy moving forward.
Hi, I'm Sarah with Atlas Electrical Air Conditioning, Refrigeration, and Plumbing Services 24/7, and I'm here with...
My name's Farham, and I'm 1st grade, and I'm 7.
So today we are here because Atlas cares.
Atlas cares!
Atlas cares! We want to make sure we give a huge shout out and a thank you to our first responders, our doctors, our nurses, the ones who took care of us while we were in this lockdown. Now that we are coming out of quarantine though, Atlas wants to make sure that we stay safe. And in lieu of wearing masks, Miss Yvette Hinojosa, Miss Continental 2020, is bringing me a MERV 13 pleated filter. What this does is helps particles from going through. And so when you're wearing your mask, and thank you Glitch for the mask, when you're wearing a mask that has a pocket insert like this, you want to make sure you put this filter inside of it. Everybody will get 4 of these to a household. All you have to do is go to our website, sign your information, and fill it out, and we'll mail them out to you. Atlas cares. We are here together.
Wear a mask!
This segment is brought to you by Holden Security and Storm Shutters. Be prepared. Call on Holden Security and Storm Shutters.
Bring it to the left side, please. Left side.
Nice fish.
Pick it up.
Nice one.
Way to go. That's my sidekick.
Good one. High five.
There you go. Good one, good one.
Good one.
All right, good fish, good fish. Proper technique, good tackle. Good captain.
We're enjoying it.
So
Welcome
it's
back.
a windy day, huh, Fred?
It's a windy day, buddy. We're rocking and rolling.
So what do we do out here on windy days?
We throw STX corks.
And get some live bait?
Hit anything.
Live shrimp?
Go buy some shrimp.
Don't get no better than that. We'll get back to the cork techniques in a minute. Keep it going. Up slow. Up slow. Nice fish. Nice
There you
fish.
go. Peeper.
Good job, Luann.
There you go, Luann.
STX
STX, baby.
and Sidekick.
And that's the
Sidekick.
4-inch cork.
Tag out fish the man.
Okay.
There you go, Sidekick.
Well, I'm going to be fishing with the Pro Arroyo. This is the wire cork. It's a light cork with a half-ounce slide weight with a 30-pound leader. I'm going to be running about 19 inches with 30-pound Vanish fluorocarbon line. With a number 4 treble hook, since we're fishing with live bait, the water is dirty out here. So what these guys are doing is they're throwing out and they're letting it sit and they're popping it every now and then. And you want to keep up with your line when you're out here in the boat and you're drift fishing. You want to keep up with that line so when you get that strike, you don't have that too much of a delay to set the hook. So keep up with your line, throw it out there straight out, pop it, let it sit, and just wait for that strike, which is going to happen.
Good trout. Tide kick. I told
Lady
you.
luck, man. I think, Fred, I'm going to put my pole up and let them fish.
I think so.
Was it Father's Day weekend or Mother's Day weekend? Oh, nice one again.
Pick it up.
Nice one
Pick it
again.
up.
Nice one. Nice one. All
There
right.
you go. All right. That's a good one. That's Mrs. Texas Sportsman.
Good one.
That one hit right in the water, right? It
Yes,
just
did you
hit the
see that,
water.
Jack?
You didn't even do a twitch.
Threw it in his mouth.
I handed her my rod, dude, and she caught him. She's on. Flip it in the boat. You got the magic touch this morning. Fish might as well give up. Cindy's gonna catch you. Might as well give up. Let's see what it does. Oh, it's gonna keep.
Nice fish.
There you go. I'm the utter sidekick.
You know, Fred, I don't think I've caught one yet.
Well, you're too busy doing all the instructions and taking care of us.
Well, that's what I like to do, guys.
And this is what a good captain does. I was telling my wife when we were driving, he was driving his SCB boat, that I'm not used to anybody tying knots for me and doing this for me. But George and I have been together. We fished our first show, I think, in 1996 or 7,
Yeah,
George.
yeah, it's been a long time, Fred.
You're just a kid, and, but it takes me back, man. So you need to book a trip with this guy. He's very good, very professional, and he knows pretty much. He grew up on the water. Stay with us on the Texas Sportsman Tracking Outdoors. We're gonna catch some more fish.
Las Brisas Condominiums, located at 227 West Morningside, is a favorite bayside resort on South Padre Island. It is a water sport and fishing paradise. Our condos feature boat docks where you can windsurf, kayak, or paddleboard right off of them, or simply tie up your boat. Las Brisas features a tennis court, a large swimming pool, assigned covered parking, 2 lighted fishing piers, fish cleaning tables, and laundry facilities. And it's a great place for fishermen. So come do your getaway.
Our environment is changing. Hurricanes, nor'easters, storms are hitting harder and more often than ever. Be prepared with Holden Security and Storm Shutters. Protect your investment, your loved ones, and gain peace of mind. For the past 30 years, Holden Security and Storm Shutters has been serving South Texas with superior quality custom shutters, rolling shutters, accordion shutters, panels and screens. Holden Security and Storm Shutters is protection.
ECP Distributors, distributing Tabasco products. Spice up your next cookout with a touch of Tabasco. It's always a hit to spice up your food to the next level. From mouth-watering pork riblets to hot spicy wings, Tabasco is also known for spicy dill pickles and hot sweet pickles and olives and more. Add a little jazz to your next Bloody Mary with some Tabasco Bloody Mary mix. You can find all these products at these fine stores. Or call direct now, 956-793-1002. RGV Diesel Mechanic Service is located at 3721 Veterans Road, Pharr, Texas. Offers diesel repairs, mechanical repairs, state inspections, U-Haul rentals, and super low prices on water and ice. 20-pound bags of ice for $1.75 or 10 pounds for just $1. Filtered drinking water, $1 for 5 gallons or 25 cents for 1 gallon. We also have orange-scented corn. RGV Diesel Mechanical Services, 3721 Veterans Road, Pharr, Texas. 956-961-4677 or 956-793-1002.
At Pueblo Tires and Service, we understand the difficult time our nation and the world has before it. We are open and will continue to serve our communities following guidelines to protect our customers and staff. Together, we can keep the Valley's economy moving forward.
This segment is brought to you by Holden Security and Storm Shutters. Be prepared. Call on Holden Security and Storm Shutters.
It came like it stole it.
Oh, here we go.
All right, rodeo's on. Captain George Strader on the hookup.
3 on.
Oh! There's
That's a good
one.
one. Put 'em in.
Put them in. Here we go. Welcome back to the Texas Sportsman. We made another drift, and when you're doing a drift, of course, you want to make your circle half moon, come back, and we're going to drift right through them. Threw it in there. As soon as we did, fish on to Captain George Strader. It was all over it, okay? That's what we're doing. We're using the STX corks. Got about 19 inches of line here, like Captain says, with the 4-inch hook. Let's get some fish. Fish on.
All right, Luann. Sidekick. Woohoo! Sidekick.
I'm helping y'all out.
All right, teamwork.
Oh, yeah.
Pick the rod up.
Flick it in, right here on the deck. Right on the deck, not up high, down.
Layla, come on, Luann.
Sidekick. She's on. Good action, good
Very
action.
good one. Let me get the net. So, Fred, you know, I know you know, and I know, I think we should tell the viewers on the show what we're coming up to up here. Coming up to some drum line. If you look down the way, you see these flags coming across like so. Typically, these flags will have a gap, and the gap will be about 10 feet between two flags, and that gives you the area of passage. But if you look at these flags, you'll see one set, and then you'll see a huge gap, and then you see another set, and then you'll see a single pole with the next one way over here. It's really hard to determine off this group of lines where the gaps are. That first one over there, they have little buoys going from pole to pole. If you're in your boat and you cross that, you take a 50-50 chance of picking up those lines. When they have that gap in between the poles, that is anywhere from 10 to 15 feet, it's really easy to see, and that's the area you would want to drive through. So be real careful when you're out here running and you come across these flags, these yellow flags out here. You want to try to find that passage before you cross it, so you don't pick up their lines and get it wrapped up in your motor and have a little fishing delay, guys.
Double hook up. Oh, good trout, good trout, good trout. There you go, double up, double up. Gotta have it, STX, baby. And let's talk about that plier you have there in your pocket there, George.
Well, I went to the Houston Boat Show and I saw these titanium pliers there, these Primos. I've been running these since March. I've just wiped them down. Best pliers I've ever gotten. They come with this nice leather case, always right there. They got the safety lanyard, and look at that action.
And also cuts line, right?
I've cut wire leader with that.
Oh my gosh.
And it's still cutting my mono strong.
Yeah, that's right. Let me just point it out. Right there, folks, right there.
And those are replaceable, and they come with a lifetime warranty.
Oh, and they also have a serial number,
They
you
have
said.
a serial number right there.
Wow, those are pretty nice.
Really nice. If you don't mind, if you want to get yourself a good pair of pliers that are going to last you a lifetime, I recommend getting you some Primos. They have 3 different sizes.
Well, folks, you're watching the Texas Sportsman, and on today's show, we're fishing with Captain George Strader, his wife Luann, and my wife Cindy. And I hope you're enjoying the show, because what we like to do here on the Texas Sportsman is not only catch fish, but give you tips and techniques on how to do it. Stay with us on the Texas Sportsman Tracking Outdoors. Gotta have it.
The Texas Hunters and Sportsmen's Expo is coming up at the McAllen Convention Center. Be sure and enjoy the best of the outdoors. Outfitters, fishing guides, and boat dealers. All types of outdoor equipment and fun for the whole family. That's the Texas Hunters and Sportsmen's Expo at the new McAllen Convention Center. We'll see you there.
I am Tracy Claypack. Jeff and I have been farming for about 38 years. Our boys came in to farm with us in '06, and Capital Farm Credit was able to work with us and help us expand our business. My husband and boys are farming land that they have farmed for the last 4 generations. Capital Farm Credit has been there for us, not only just with the lending and helping us grow, they actually know what farmers need. Our future plans are to continue working with Capital Farm Credit and make our future better.
The City of Pharr is a regional leader for transportation infrastructure projects. We have statewide, region-wide, and local impact. The Texas Department of Transportation approved $150 million for the I-69-I-2 interchange improvement. $52 million has been designated for improvements to roads such as Highline and Owasso roads in Pharr. And Pharr has launched a major residential repaving project to fix city streets. To learn more about how our City of Pharr leaders are working for the entire RGV, visit pharr-tx.gov.
At Pueblo Tires and Service, we understand the difficult time our nation and the world has before it. We are open and will continue to serve our communities following guidelines to protect our customers and staff. Together, we can keep the Valley's economy moving forward.
When things seemed uncertain and confusing, our team at Express Dental remained committed to you. As things seemed unclear, we stayed focused on what was important: you, our community, patients, and friends. We remained open and you came in, and we did it together and stayed strong. To all our current patients, thank you for your loyalty. To all our new patients, thank you for trusting us, and welcome to the Express Dental family. Express Dental, real hours for real people.
This segment is brought to you by Holden Security and Storm Shutters. Be prepared. Call on Holden Security and Storm Shutters.
3 on.
Oh yeah, nice.
Three on.
Flip it.
Put it in, put it in.
3 at a time. Oh my gosh. Fish everywhere. STX.
4-inch ultimate corks.
It's kind of like, yeah, we're using the 4-inch STX cork, bright orange, with Captain George Strader. Windy day, conditions are pretty 20 to 25. Got Lady Luck, side kicks there, come on. Enjoying their time, you bet.
2 out of 3, and the other one was a keeper, but we let him go right on the line. Yeah, let it go around, okay, if you can.
Feel like a red?
Maybe a drum.
Little red.
Measure them. 18 inches.
Might be a red.
Little red. Bring it up a little bit.
There you go. Little red, little different strategy, huh, there, Captain?
Yeah, we moved up a little shallow right along the grass line of where it's a little deeper to shallow, right along the shelf, and within a couple minutes we've already popped the red. We should see another one here soon.
Yep.
There you go. We'll let him go. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Fish
on.
Double.
I got a fish.
Nice one. The second one's nice. I'm sure this one's nice too. Little red, take him to the right. We'll get him in a minute.
To the right.
We'll get him to the right.
Let's see what we got here.
They got a trout coming in. Keep her trout. Keep her trout over here.
Ah.
Nice.
STX, Captain George Strader, book a trip. Hashtag sidekick.
Catch fish.
Catch fish. Hey, you want to catch fish? Call this guy right here. He'll hook you up. Luann's on. Fish on. Like a
Good fish, Luann. Bring him this way. You can bring him this way. Just keep him down low.
It's a good one.
It's a little red.
Little red.
This is a good trout over here.
Okay, let's get the trout. Got the redfish here. Got a big trout there. There we go.
Good one.
Good trout, Luann.
Oh yeah. Lady luck.
Lady luck, man. Doing good, doing good. Gotta have it, STX, SCB, puro hashtag, have.
Red Tail Republic.
And Thurman Iron Associates.
Are we fishing in Louisiana or what are we doing here?
12 inches.
But back to backs. Ooh.
That'll keep.
Bring more.
Baby, looks bigger in the water. Lady luck. Your pink line. Catching fish, what can I say? Well, honey, what do you think? Having a good time?
I am having a blast.
All right, guys, it's a non-stop action. George said, no, not right now, we're catching fish. That's how he is. Okay, so he's the boss, it's his boat. We'll be right back on the Texas Sportsman, Tracking Outdoors, gotta have it.
At Pueblo Tires and Service, we understand the difficult time our nation and the world has before it. We are open and will continue to serve our communities following guidelines to protect our customers and staff. Together, we can keep the Valley's economy moving forward.
Come to beautiful South Padre Island and book your room at Windwater Hotel. We have regular rooms, king suites, and condos, very competitive rates, and great service. Check out our fishing pier, lots of fun for the whole family, or take a dip in our swimming pool. Windwater Hotel. Book your room today and come have some fun at beautiful South Padre Island, Texas. Let's go offshore fishing with Chachi Charters. Booking trips from 1 to 6 persons. Come experience the beautiful Gulf of Mexico. Fun and exciting for the whole family. Book your next offshore fishing trip with Chachi Charters. Out of South Padre Island, Texas. Call Captain Emilio Solis, 956-346-3338. This segment is brought to you by Holden Security and Storm Shutters. Be prepared. Call on Holden Security and Storm Shutters.
If it's a trout, if it's a red, it's a small red. If it's a trout, it's a good keeper trout. trout.
It's a keeper for sure.
Educators!
Educated leg.
Yeah, nice one. Big Susie, big one, big one. Stay with it, Luann. Oh! Woo! I think it's educator luck.
Woo, educator!
Whoa! Look at that hoss.
The one we've been looking for all
Oh
morning.
my gosh, that was good.
Good job.
All right, look at that fatty. How'd that feel? They just stole it?
Oh, he did. He swallowed it.
Oh my gosh, good catch, good catch.
Good vibes.
STX, baby, STX.
We're out here fishing in these 30-mile-an-hour winds. If you look out here, it's nothing but whitecaps. The bay's pretty much blown out. We're working on the west side, right off the drop-off, working the deep water coming up to the shallows. The afternoon tide's real low, so we backed up, and we're coming back in onto the shelf, and it's producing some nice fish. Good job, babe.
Wow. He's over 25.
Good job, Luann.
Well, that wraps up another show with the Texas Sportsman, but before we leave you, I want Captain George to go over his cork one more time. I love that popping cork, STX.
Well, guys, we were fishing with a Ultimate Cork 4-inch with a 3/4 ounce weight. We started off the day with a low waters. The tides were going up. We were fishing with about 19 inches a leader. We went, as the tides came in, we dropped it. I extended it to about 24 inches. You know, it's the 4-inch cork. What separates us is we have the hard epoxy base. Hard epoxy base creates a nice solid thump. Nice solid thump on these heavy wind days like today with 30-mile-an-hour winds. We were able to produce 15 nice trout. We released quite a few. We released quite a few rat reds. We were fishing with live shrimp. And you know, you guys ask all the time, we were fishing with a number 4 treble hook. Always hooks them on the outside of the mouth, right there on the corner. It never gets too deep. It's a good sized hook. It'll take care of the big fish and the little fish, and if you want to release them, they get released nice and alive.
Hey, another thing, we want to thank Luann for catching that oversized, well, to me it was an oversized trout. It was beautiful. Good job
Yes.
on that one. My wife, congratulations on all the fish that you caught, honey. That was great. Hey, another thing, pick up one of the Texas Sportsman magazines. They are out already, the June, July issue, and Captain Strader's in there, and you can see his article. Until next week, we'll see you on the Texas Sportsman Tracking Outdoors. Gotta have it.
The Texas Sportsman was brought to you by Capital Farm Credit, Pueblo Tires and Service, Record Rack Deer Protein, Atlas Electrical Air Conditioning, Refrigeration and Plumbing, Quantum Rod and Reels, and the Texas Sportsman Tracking Outdoors magazine.